There's an old fable that tells the story of one of the coldest winters ever, when many animals, including porcupines, died because of the cold. However, realizing their predicament, the porcupines decided to group together so that they could use their body heat to keep warm. Now, this seemed like a very good idea, but you can just imagine what happened as they got closer to one another. Their quills ended up poking and wounding their closest companions. And so, after a while, many decided that they could no longer tolerate the hurt and the pain they received from those around them. And instead of trying to find a way to minimize the pain, they decided to distance themselves from the other porcupines. However, as I said, this was one of the coldest winters ever, and therefore it wasn't long before those who separated themselves from the others ended up alone, and many eventually froze to death. Consequently, those who survived had to make a choice. Either try and minimize the hurt as much as possible and decide to endure the inevitable pain that other quills may still cause, or end up alone and frozen. Wisely, most decided to go back to being together. They learned to live with the little wounds caused by the close relationship with their companions, because receiving others' warmth far outweighed the little discomfort they experienced at times. In the end, they all survived and learned that it's so much better to be surrounded by warm pokes than to be frozen in solitude. Friends, if there's one thing the last 2 years have taught us, it's that we were made for community. Now, that doesn't mean it's always easy to be in close community with others, because just like the porcupines, we often hurt those closest to us the most when we're around them. However, may I encourage you to try and minimize the hurt you are causing those you love. Think about what you say and how you say it. At the same time, though, make a point of looking past others' quills poking you. Forgive easily and readily, and keep hold of the bigger picture, that it's so much better to be surrounded by warm pokes than to be frozen in solitude.